Dark Souls Prepare to Transmogrify Edition is one of the video games of all time, and what is a better way to define its very essence than by displaying a path you must take to reach one of the secret locations. First, get into the giant crow's nest by making an intuitive decision that you can walk on a ruined structure like it's a solid ground. Next, project lack of parental love in your past life by pretending that you are a hatchling, which sounds completely normal.
I want mommy, I want milk.
Unfortunately for you, Undead, I am child-free. To reach this location, you first need to reach a separate secret location, which is conveniently enough a starting location of this game. Time and space seem to be convoluted in this kingdom indeed, and, just like previously, our objective is to fight the incarnation of obesity.
The longer the icon of obesity is in Lordran, the more body acceptance it will be able to influence.
Also, we need to grab this peculiar doll, which naturally gets its name from those curious moves it's able to perform. All left to do now is to get harassed by Jojo walking, backstab trigger-botting, AI-generated AI-behaving paint guardians. And the mysteries of the painted world of Ariamis are yours. Mysteries such as, geez, I wonder if I can reach that door frame by jumping from here. Let me try for the next 20 minutes. Man, I wish I knew what horrors haunted Mikozaki's mind for him to add enemies that instantly build up toxin effect on everybody around them upon dying. And hey, there is a ladder going down this basement. I'm sure it's safe down there.
This land is peaceful, its inhabitants kind.
Yes, I am ready to deny that with my whole being.
Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Lost Island, residents of void-raging humanoid cattle and dragon buds, whose existence there is definitely explainable from a lore standpoint. It's white, it's red and glowing, and its main boss is an uninspiring jumping puzzle. Now, I myself, a person named Tachyon, love Dark Souls with all my heart, but even I have to admit that Lost Island seems a little bit unfinished at times. That said, it still has its moments. It's you again. But how?
Hey guys, Nikokado Makani here, and here is my new platform.
Soler of Astora, simultaneously the least insane person in the land of despair and sorrow, and the most insane for setting such ambiguous goals in a time where people are having trouble not looking and sounding like they are ready to die tomorrow. And so here is the choice. Do you let a man pursue his desires no matter how dangerous they might be and will likely make him lose his mind? Or do you become a simp for fair lady, farm humanities for her by committing a Takula genocide in the local sewer, donate your life savings to her, find Lost Island backdoor, exterminate every life form in a proximity, and all that to make sure Solera lives. Lives alive, stripped of its purpose.
After all this,
And on that joyful note, why not talk about the happiest man in this shithole? Hey Sigmar, happy to see you. Your daughter is looking for you, so maybe you should...
I will rush those dire fiends, and you can slip away in the confusion.
Wait, what?
Don't be slow.
Come on! Over here, you fiend! Perish! Howl, because I am Sigmar of Catalina, and you shall feel my wrath!
He's alive, I promise. The ghost demons, 5'11" skeletons and 6'1" skeletons, armored hoax who are begging for a prostate exam. Many great threats you will encounter on these forsaken lands, but one that will make you go hollow in real life is gravity. With every fall, I can feel my humanity getting weaker. I purposelessly wander through these branches, with no expectations left. Why was I here in the first place? Is it all just branches? Oh, that's why I went down there. Damn it. It does smell like cut onions.
Something good is bound to happen soon.
Hey guys, Tachyon here. Today, we're gonna be pranking this vortex of abyss by non-consensually touching it. Whoa, dude. Now, Link in the first flame sounds like an important task, even for such a laid-back undead as I am. But if a human-sized, grainy fungi asks you to go and save the princess of a local village, you simply go and do that. Unexpectedly, you need to kill a lot of clinically insane people for that. And maybe one specific dragon, straight from the abyss. And after a brief conversation with John Bloodborne about the nihilistic nature of our current existence, it's right about time for the first actual boss of this DLC, Artorias the Abyss Choker. It's usually in these games like that. If you see a human-sized boss, you know it's gonna be a tough one. After all, what greater threat in this world if not but a man? Artorias fights like a human, he screams like a human, and he oozes with excitement when he gets a chance to interact with a different human. very human-like. A simple fight, not any less challenging because of that nonetheless.
Don't care.
But unfortunately for him, my soul level is 110. Whoops. Okay, look man, I know my previous behavior might have been sociopathic, but maybe we can come to some sort of truth. Manus, that guy who's easily forgotten and wandered cover the local countryside in his black blue after they interrupted his eternal sleep. But maybe we should cut him some slack. He is only a human after all. A unique fight in the sense that Manus is both a threat at close range with his wild haymakers and an absurd combo straight from WWE, and at longer distances with his homing and encircling dark magic, which will one-shot an unprepared player, but unfortunately for him, I brought a flashlight. A decent enough person at this point likely also freed Sip from his capture, if one did find him. He can join you in this fight, giving him a chance to avenge his master, and giving the player a chance to feel men's skills once more. Peter's not gonna be happy about that one, dude. Goodbye, Sif. See you in a couple hundred years. It is hinted a couple of times throughout the game that your last task will be to beat up an old man, Gwyn, Lord of Sunlight. Once brought dragons to shambles, and is likely still a formidable warrior, but unfortunately for him, I can parry. Despite him hitting you with a non-stop barrage of sword combos in 87 different variations, and him flying at you like a mad dog asking whenever you pull out the Nestus flask, he is the husk of a god he once used to be. There is no intro to this boss fight. Music there is melancholic and thought-provoking, and he is not even Lord of Sunlight anymore. So in the end, you left with the choice. Do you deny gods and lead humanity into the new age of uncertainty, or do you surrender to this design, no matter how flawed it may be? I've always been a person most afraid of huge changes in my life, so much that I'm willing to fucking burn myself.